We're back for a bonus episode of The Space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. I'm your host, Casey Donovan. Together with our writer, Amy Malloy, every weekend we share an extra episode, a mindfulness tip to renew, revive, and feel alive. Today is World Environment Day. This annual day is a UN initiative to encourage action for the protection of the planet. This year is all about protecting our ecosystem. You don't have to be an eco-warrior to agree we need to save our green spaces. While we can't turn back the time, there is still a bunch we can do to help the Earth. We can grow trees, green our cities, rewild our gardens, change our diets, clean up rivers and coastlines. We are the generation that can make peace with nature, the UN says. However, we're also the generation most anxious about it. Eco-anxiety is a growing issue, especially for young people. Gen Z is worried about what the future might bring. Parents are scared about the future for their children. There's a feeling of despair. Is what we're doing enough? The good news is there are always ways to ease eco-anxiety while staying motivated to protect the planet. Tip 1. Get a social prescription. You don't need a doctor to do it. Social prescribing is when a patient is given help to connect with people in their community. It could mean joining a sports team, volunteering for a charity, gathering a group of friends to spend time in nature. Eco-anxiety can be linked to loneliness, isolation, and even shame. This is the time to gather together. You can even pick up litter while you're walking together, sharing stories and having a laugh. Tip 2. Don't be a denier. We're not just talking about denying climate change. It also doesn't help to deny people of their own anxiety. People need help to build emotional robustness. Parents have warned against telling kids it's going to be okay. This is the time to acknowledge your anxiety. Name it, face it. See how you can mitigate the damage. Tip 3. Look for patterns in your anxious spiral. Experts have noticed that eco-anxiety rises after changes in the weather or natural disasters. It makes sense. Where there's a flood or a bushfire, it paints a vivid picture. This is how the world is changing. During these times, be aware of how eco-anxiety is affecting you and the people you care about. Even if you live in a different country to a devastating event, it can still have an emotional impact on you. Don't discount those feelings. Let yourself feel them. Tip 4. When anxiety spikes, take mood-boosting steps. Talk about the changes you've made with other people. You could watch an inspiring documentary about climate activists. Maybe try spending time in a green space. Connect with like-minded people on social media. Don't get trapped in a shame spiral about what you cannot change. All these steps are shown to help anxiety, and eco-anxiety in particular. What is one thing you can do today to send love to the planet? Try out some of these if you need some ideas. Walk to the shops. Take your reusable cup. Take 3 for the sea. And care for yourself. Have as much compassion for your anxiety as you do for the planet. I'm Casey Donovan, and you've been listening to The Space. We're back tomorrow with my favourite tip of the week, a mindfulness tip to start your week on a high. Space out.